The 2 will be driven by Lawayne Miller, and the 4 dug right out in the sulky, and here they come. They are off. Stepping away well from the inside, Mr. McBeevy also advancing into go station. And in the center, he's got a big muffler. Circus is racing fourth. And then He's Gone Hanover is followed by Boomski. The last two, I'm a Real Dapper Dude and Brilliant. As the field goes on to that first turn, and on the outside it is Into Go Station, who now takes over as they put up a quarter of 29 and 4. Into Go Station has the lead going to the back stretch. Second is He's Got a Big Muffler, and Mr. McBeevy is next in third. 2 lengths behind that, Circus. He's Gone Hanover is fifth, and racing sixth is Boomski, about 8 lengths off the lead. Another 2 back to I'm a Real Dapper Dude, and going off stride at the back end was Brilliant. Brilliant on a break as the field comes to the half-mile pole. Into Go Station still has the lead through a half of 1 minute. Into Go Station with the advantage going on to the second turn. Next is He's Got a Big Muffler with Mr. McBeevy following in third. Then comes Circus, who is racing along fourth and now tips to the outside to try and advance from that position. He's Gone Hanover is followed by Boomski, another 2 to I'm a Real Dapper Dude as they now enter the stretch. Three-quarter time, 129 and 2, a 29 and 2 third quarter. Into Go Station is in front as they move through the stretch. Trying to move up on the outside is Circus, and Circus is putting in a bid. Also here on the outside, He's Gone Hanover's closing well, and splitting horses and coming on now. He's Got a Big Muffler. He's Got a Big Muffler. He's Gone Hanover. He's Gone Hanover on the outside has gotten up to win it from He's a Big Muffler. Then it was Into Go Station and Mr. McBeevy, 156 and 3.
And that's a big-time qualifier for the first baby race of the morning, 156 and 3.
Juan Waldron, the 5, Pay Me No Mind, Kyle Wilfong, and the 6, Fox Valley Gimlet, Irv Miller. Field is on gate for race 5, and here they come. They are off. And it is a good start for Fox Valley Gimlet, moving to the inside of that Rocket of Love. Next is Nike's Delight with Easy Weezy fourth. Then Ponda Perfect is followed by Pay Me No Mind, and about 7 lengths off to Amelia Hill, who I believe went off stride right at the start, but recovered quite quickly. They're moving on the turn now, and the leader is Rocket of Love. Rocket of Love in front, and with Breaker on the turn. Breaker on the turn was Easy Weezy. Easy Weezy went off stride, and also going off stride is Pay Me No Mind. So the opening quarter was 30 and 1, and they're now straightening away on the backstretch. Rocket of Love in front by a length over Fox Valley Gimlet. There's then 3 further to Nike's Delight in third. 7 more off to Ponda Perfect. 2 behind that is Amelia Hill. And then those first turn breakers, Easy Weezy and Pay Me No Mind, they are distantly back of the field. The opening half was 1 minute and 3/5, so it was 30 and 2 for that second quarter. They're moving on to the second turn. Still holding on, Rocket of Love. Fox Valley Gimlet is second, and now they have 8 lengths on Nike's Delight in third. Another 6 back to Ponda Perfect, who is fourth, with Amelia Hill fifth as they move around that second turn. And Rocket of Love still in front of Fox Valley Gimlet, just over a length, as they now come past 3 quarters. 131 and 3, 31 seconds for the third quarter. Rocket of Love in front of Fox Valley Gimlet. They have 6 lengths on the third position. And in third is Nike's Delight. But coming down the stretch, it is Rocket of Love, Fox Valley Gimlet now tipping out. And here comes Fox Valley Gimlet trying to get up and get Rocket of Love right in the shadow of the wire. Here comes Fox Valley Gimlet on the outside, and Fox Valley Gimlet is the winner. Rocket of Love was second, then Nike's Delight, and Ponda Perfect in 2 minutes and 1 second.
So it is going to be Fox Valley Gimlet getting the job done in the fifth qualifier, getting the pocket trip and going by late. Rocket of Love, Fox Valley Gimlet. This one, an Illinois bred daughter of that world champion.
Wayne Miller on the 4 and Robert Taylor on the 6. Off stride before the start went Don't Talk Dirty. Don't Talk Dirty on a break before the start. As the field approaches the start, they are off. At the inside, Imperative. Also moving up is Chromie's Rocket. To the outside, Brookview Gunner, and then it's Gorilla Sighting. 6 lengths back to Touch of Ability, and the field is moving on to the turn with a field of 5 now, as Don't Talk Dirty is going to pull out as they move around the turn. It is Brookview Gunner with the lead. Brookview Gunner now in front by 2 as they hit the quarter in 31 seconds. Brookview Gunner leading the way to the back stretch. After that is Chromie's Rocket, and then it's 3 back to Imperative in third, 3 further to Gorilla Sighting, and then 10 more lengths to Touch of Ability. So they're moving up the back stretch. They're at the midway point of the back stretch, and Brookview Gunner is in front. Brookview Gunner a length and a half better than Chromie's Rocket. Next in third, that's Imperative, and then Gorilla Sighting, and going off stride, Touch of Ability. Touch of Ability on a break at the back. 1 minute and 4, the time for the opening half. The second quarter was 29 and 4, with the field moving on the turn, and it is Brookview Gunner still the leader. Brookview Gunner midway around the turn with the lead. After that is Chromie's Rocket, then Imperative, and Gorilla Sighting. As the field is coming to the top of the stretch, Brookview Gunner, Imperative moving to the outside to try and move up. 3/4 time, 1:31 and 2. Brookview Gunner still the leader. Then Chromie's Rocket, Imperative here on the outside. Gorilla Sighting is also moving up. This top 4 now really tightening up, and it is Brookview Gunner, Imperative. Moving up in between horses is Gorilla Sighting. Gorilla Sighting is closing the best of anyone, and here comes Gorilla Sighting in the final strides to get up for the victory. Imperative was second, then Brookview Gunner, and Chromie's Rocket 2 minutes and 2/5.
Trainer Irv Miller having a good morning here.
The field is now in the stretch for our 7th qualifier today. Here they come. They are off. On the outside, Barefoot on the Beach, away the best. Also moving up, Kim's a Keeper, Public Knowledge, and then Rose Run Bristol, Midnight's Wish, is moving up from the outside with Foolish Bee Trail, and Tell It Candy is the early trailer. The field moving on to the first turn, and it is Barefoot on the Beach with the lead, but on the outside is Midnight's Wish, and Midnight's Wish now comes on to take over. They put up an opening quarter of 29 and 3. Midnight's Wish now leads Barefoot on the Beach by a length and a half. Racing third is Public Knowledge, now 4 lengths off to Kim's a Keeper, who is fourth. 2 further lengths, Rose Run Bristol, then Foolish Betrayal is 6th, 7th and last, Tell It Candy. They are midway up the back stretch, and the leader, Midnight's Wish, in front now 2 lengths. Second is Barefoot on the Beach. Public Knowledge is third as they pass the half in 58 and 1. 6 lengths back to the 4th spot, and that is Kim's a Keeper, and then another 3 back to Tell It Candy. And after that is Foolish Betrayal as Rose Run Bristol is dropping right out as they move around the turn. And Midnight's Wish setting sail for home, now in front by 4. Midnight's Wish in front as moving up on the outside to take second from Barefoot on the Beach is Public Knowledge. Head of the stretch, headed for home, 3/4 time, 1:27 and 4. And they move into the stretch, and here comes Public Knowledge up to take the lead. And Public Knowledge now moves away from Midnight's Wish back in second. Barefoot on the Beach is racing third as they come to the final 8th, and it is Public Knowledge. Public Knowledge with the lead. Midnight's Wish trying to forge on second, then Barefoot on the Beach, but Public Knowledge is the winner. Midnight's Wish second, then Barefoot on the Beach with Kim's a Keeper fourth in 1:56 and 1.
Public knowledge, yet another Irv Miller winner this morning. Marcus Miller doing the driving. Got there. Robert Taylor, Harry Miller, a son of Freaky Feet Pete, and a half brother to If I Lose and Shady Starlight as we send it up to Michael.
Two driver changes here. The one, Maserati Marv, it's Marcus Miller, and the four, Mocha Macchiato, Kyle Wilfong. They are off. And stepping away well at the inside is Maserati Marv in a minute. Will tuck in second, then Captain Speed third. Malachi is next in fourth. Mocha Macchiato to the inside of Hurricane Henry Hill, and the early trailer is Quick Return. With the field going on to the first turn, and leading the charge is Maserati Marv. Maserati Marv in front of In a Minute by a length as they go by the quarter in 29-1. Racing in third is Captain Speed, and then next fourth, that's Malachi. And after that, in the fifth spot is Mocha Macchiato with Hurricane Henry Hill, and then Quick Return. Moving up the back stretch, and Maserati Marv continues to take them along in front of In a Minute by just a length. There's then a gap of 6 back to Captain Speed, and going off stride on the back stretch, off stride was Malachi. Malachi went on a break and is now pulled out as they move to the second turn. The half is up in 58-4, 29-3 for the second quarter. So they're going on to the second turn, and Maserati Marv up top. Second is In a Minute, and it's now a dozen lengths off to the rest. Captain Speed is a distant third. Then it's Mocha Macchiato, Hurricane Henry Hill, and Quick Return at the tail end as they approach the top of the stretch. And it is a match race from here as Maserati Marv and In a Minute have separated themselves. 127-1 for three quarters. Maserati Marv in front. In a Minute trying to keep pace second. The rest are a long way back. It is Maserati Marv with the lead to the final eighth of a mile. In a Minute continues to hound this leader. Maserati Marv In a Minute now to the outside, and here comes In a Minute, who is closing very nicely. In a Minute is up to win it. Maserati Marv was second. Mocha Macchiato will be third, then Quick Return 154-1.
Stop me if you've heard this one before, but it's going to be an Irv Miller horse getting the job done here. 154-1, snappy qualifier for In